Hey everybody, this is Ryan Taljonick from GamesRadar.com, and I'm here with special guest
Scott Butterworth from PlayStation Official Magazine.
How you doing, Scott?
Reuniting the old P-Tom Theater team.
Yeah, sure are.
For the 10 of you that remember that.
If there are 10.
They're all
maybe
gone
not.
now. None of them on the internet anymore. They've all retired.
So we're here today checking out the pack-in demo that comes with the Zone of the Enders HD collection of Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Revengeance. I'll never get tired of that subtitle.
Oh man, this
Revengeance.
Game, we're gonna actually. Should we play? Do you want to play through the tutorial, or should we skip through that?
That's up to you, man. This is your video. I'm just a guest.
So many options. You know what?
I'm not here to make decisions.
You know
I'm
what?
here to make jokes.
I'm gonna just skip through the tutorial.
All right.
Because it's a little bit of a slow start, but it is important if you guys are gonna play this.
Ryan Taljonick likes to live dangerously.
Tutorials. On the edge. And then there's a nice little intro segment.
Yes.
If you want to understand what's going on. But basically, PMCs are kind of, you know, as Metal Gear Solid 4 kind of set up the stage for PMCs to start taking things over. And now they're all cyborg-based because cyborg technology has run rampant.
It has. As evidenced by our lead character.
The most badass cyborg of them all.
Yeah. Who I like way better than regular Raiden.
Oh, I think unanimously everybody loves him as a cyborg.
As soon as he started, you know, melding with robots, that's when he became a way better character.
So, Scott, we've been talking about this a little bit before we started recording, but this demo specifically is what they showed at TGS.
Yes.
So you've not played this demo.
No.
What?
I was at PAX and I was at E3, but I was not at TGS.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you've played in the demos that you've seen.
So I think actually at both E3 and PAX it was the same demo. It was just playing through what is framed sort of as a I guess it's really just a tutorial section. It's like VR training for Raiden, where you just you start out by just slicing watermelons and cardboard cutout guys,
right.
And then you end by fighting a helicopter. So it escalates pretty quickly.
That makes sense, though.
I'm pretty sure you run up a series of missiles to get to the helicopter to slice through its rotor blade. So yeah, it escalated quickly. This obviously is very different. We're in some kind of stealth bomber looking thing.
Well, in typical Metal Gear fashion, I'm sure we're in for like a 15-minute intro video that's kind of setting things up here.
Well, but this isn't Kojima's team. It's Platinum. I mean, I guess maybe there was still that edict of cutscenes must be no shorter than 5 minutes. But I feel like Platinum is very action oriented as opposed to story oriented.
Absolutely. Well, I was able to recently go along with Henry Gilbert, also from Games Radar. He and I had both gone to Japan to see this demo. And it was interesting when we were talking to the guys from both Kojima and Platinum about their collaboration. So Kojima Productions is kind of working, they kind of board out the cutscenes, and they handle all the story stuff, and then Platinum's doing pretty much everything else.
Okay.
So they are still slightly involved in overseeing. And I think the setup for this is just really cool because Raiden right now is kind of in Maverick Securities is the name of his PMC that he's a part of, and they're kind of like this different PMC than the rest in that they try to focus on keeping the world good. They're like, let's just take contracts that are good for the people.
Right.
And
it's not just money. It's not about the money, man.
Yeah. Raiden's all about the justice.
Yeah. Right.
Justice with his blade.
/ Revengeance.
Right. Well, and then because there's also this rival PMC corporation, just kind of
naturally.
Desperado Enforcement, I believe, is what they're called.
Is it bad that the first thing that popped in my mind was Desperado by the Eagles? I don't even like that song.
Oh, what?
Desperado.
Why won't you?
Yeah, that's enough of that.
Anyways. And then there's this, the character that's kind of Raiden's direct rival in the game is Sam, who has a very hilariously weird accent that's almost uncomfortable to listen to.
And a really banal name as well. It doesn't really sound evil at all.
Just Samuel.
Sam. Hey, what's up, guys? Hey.
I'm Sam. I also have cyborg stuff and a ponytail.
He's a deadly combination.
Yeah,
really, the deadliest.
There he is. There's Sam right there.
This cutscene is still going. I've just been looking at Ryan, talking to Ryan. I look back and, yep, cutscene's still going.
Yeah.
How about that?
But Raiden's got his enhancements this time. It won't be an issue. So Raiden right now is in black armor. And prior to this cutscene, he is defeated by Sam in a battle and almost dies. But now he's rebuilt and is stronger and is even more badass. And it can drop like little stealth bombers apparently. Just launch him like a missile. Oh man, this is intense.
It's like How I Learned to Stop Something and Love the Bomb. I can't remember the full title of that movie.
Nope.
But you know where he like rides the atom bomb as it drops out of the plane?
Nope.
It's like that.
Oh.
Except more cyborgs.
And of course, when he
Sweet
lands,
backflip.
and he causes a tidal wave.
Boosh.
Inappropriate commentary. All the poor people on the East Coast with that hurricane.
Yeah,
I
it's
hope you
right.
all are doing well.
I would not have made that connection, but
Yeah. Hopefully nobody else did.
well, it's too late now.
Well,
You can never edit this out.
No, it's not even an option.
Let the record show Ryan Taljonick is a bad person.
And there's Raiden's red glowy eyes, so you know he's
Right.
extra badass. Oh, here. How about this?
Oh,
Look at-
this
wow.
is this looks familiar. So this is actually the demo that I've played. Just with I didn't get the cutscene.
You didn't get that long-winded intro. So, all right. Let's see. I played this on PS3 last time. There's Blade Mode, where you can cut everything,
Literally.
which is like the big draw of the game, right? So it's like, oh no, how am I supposed to get up there now? But if
Cut
I
some more
sprint-
stuff.
Oh, I can't sprint up that.
You've already broken the game.
I know.
You found this fatal flaw.
So it's like you can kind of cut almost everything in the game, and also you get those parts that you can see on the side. Those are used to upgrade Raiden's equipment later on. Like you can upgrade his weapon. They said that you can even customize his HR or high frequency HF blade. That's right.
Yeah.
So it'll be kind of cool to see what that ends up doing. I have no idea though.
Yeah, they haven't spoken a lot about the progression system or what kind of unlocks the game contains, but yeah, clearly there is some kind of character progression system, like very sort of the typical light RPG elements we've sort of come to expect from action games and shooter games. This one facet that has been absorbed into pretty much every genre now.
So, I mean, the combat starting off is pretty simple. It's just like light attacks and heavy attacks.
Yeah, you're pretty typical, X and Y alternating attack buttons.
But I believe as you play, you can unlock more intense combos, kind of like along the lines of like Bayonetta or...
Yeah. Well, I mean, Platinum's other big game, and also you can vary your attacks by you can jump, or you can use the slow motion sword attack mode. What is it? Blade mode.
Blade mode.
Couldn't remember the official name.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. I mean, I think the game actually does a really great job of making you feel as if you're actually in control of what's happening. It's not just, you're mashing buttons and attacks are happening as a result. You actually feel like you're in control of what the character is doing. The game makes you feel really empowered and like there's an element of skill and strategy to what you're doing. It's not just brainless button mashing, which makes it especially rewarding. So not only is it just like fun to watch Raiden, perform all these flashy maneuvers, it's great because it really makes you feel like you are making it happen. It's not like you're just a spectator while you mashing some buttons and no one cares. You are actually making it happen and you feel empowered as a character. So that's the biggest reason for me why I'm excited about this game, because it does such a great job of making the basic combat feel satisfying.
Yeah. And one thing I've always after the demos that I played of this, one thing I really felt was, when you're watching Raiden in Metal Gear Solid 4, just like dance around, cutting the legs off of geckos and tossing stuff around, I really feel like this game kind of truly encapsulates that feeling. Like you really feel like, holy shit, I'm doing all of these really badass things myself.
Yes, it's really like wish fulfillment for everybody who played Metal Gear Solid 4 and was like, that looks like fun, let's do that. I mean, I think that's literally, I think Kojima heard that and went, okay.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
And here we have it.
I just remember watching those cutscenes too when they would do the picture-in-picture thing, like when you're trying to focus on what Snake's doing in the helicopter while Raiden's in another screen, like fighting Vamp.
Yeah.
I can't watch both at once. It's so hard.
I think this cutscene is still going. I think we've killed 4 dudes. Hey.
And then mission clear screens. Oh, I got a C.
Boo.
That's so good.
You're bad at this.
I know. Oh god.
Ooh, I forgot about that. You get the codec sound effect.
Yeah, actually, there. A lot of people worried like, oh, this is kind of like some weird spin-off, which it's not now. Like Kojima had gone on record and said, okay, now that Platinum's in charge of this and we're doing the story, this is now part of the canon. Like this is a major part of the Metal Gear story. And what it's really interesting to me, what they've been able to do is really encapsulate the feeling of Metal Gear in an action game. Like, there are a lot of things that we'll see even throughout the demo. Like, when you sneak up, there are options for like stealth kills and things. It's not quite obviously the stealth that we're used to,
Right.
but you can sneak up on people, and when they see you, like those little exclamation points will pop up from their heads. Here we go. I can do a stealth kill right here.
Is it just me or does Boris look like Hager from Streets? Or no, wait, what game is he from?
Oh God,
Not Retro. I want to say Retro City Rampage, but that is the game that parodies the original.
stealth kill.
That was pretty badass. So much blood.
And then
blood.
well, it's not blood. Remember, it's cybernetic juice.
Right? Yeah, of course. Not blood. Oh, this game's still going to be M-rated, so what does it matter?
Yeah, I know.
There's no way this game will not be M-rated.
They probably didn't want to have to try and justify why you're slicing human beings into 400 pieces.
Yeah, they might get a few phone calls for that. It's easier to just blame robots. Or zombies. What if they're
They're
zombies?
just robots. Don't worry about it. They look like humans, but that's okay.
Well, they're
AR
part. Some of them are
display.
part human.
So here's your scanning thing. You can kind of check out where enemies are, where and these see these parts of the environment that are kind of highlighted in blue. Those are things that you can slice. Like, so you can't chop up the entire world, just the ones that highlight up in blue right there.
Yeah, pretty much if it's, some huge thick piece of concrete or like just the side of a building, you can't cut it. But that almost feels reasonable. Oh, did you?
I was trying to stealth kill. Oh, I just ripped this thing out. Oh, brutal. Except the camera was a little bit in the way on that one.
Yeah, I mean, clearly the game is not perfect yet. Correct. Hopefully that'll be sorted out by the time the game comes out. This is definitely the kind of game that could be ruined by camera problems. But for the most part, it's actually worked out pretty well in my experience.
So when you slice through that...
Oh, that's really cool, too. Like, that whole system of... That's like how you replenish his health. It's not just like, oh, you pick up, a health pack after you've killed an enemy. You actually have to sort of successfully execute what sort of boils down to a quick time attack, a quick time event, in order to pull that energy unit out of an enemy. So I like that there's actually a degree of skill involved in that.
Exactly.
Which again comes back to making the player feel like they're in control of what's happening, and it's not just, oh, hit a button a bunch of times and you win, yay.
I should note too, if you're skilled enough to chop off specifically the left hand of Cyborg, you get more parts for upgrades.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't.
They kind of tell you earlier in one of the cinematics, like, hey, you should chop off the left hand because that's where they store their memory chips. So if you can successfully pull that off, oh god, geckos. Now
that horrifying moo.
I have played this demo twice before, and the first time I got horribly destroyed. The parry system is difficult to master, but once you do it, it's almost essential for some of the fights. Right there, I pulled one off.
Yeah, again, I like that the game doesn't take it easy on you.
Oof, not that time.
There is actually some challenge involved. There is some skill, coordination.
It's very difficult. In fact, they've mentioned a couple times, like, yeah, some of the feedback we've gotten from our demos suggests maybe we have to tone things down a little, just because it's hard. I'm just like, no, don't.
I kind of hope that there is... have they talked at all about if there will be selectable difficulty? Like, if there's, like, normal,
there is,
easy...
Yes. In fact, I was able to choose at the beginning of this, and I'm a...
Oh, I didn't even notice. I don't pay attention to things.
All right, let's see if I can get a health bar. Yeah.
Woo! Well done.
And then you refill... So it should be noted, too, you can't just spam the blade attack. You have to replenish that by doing normal combos. So it's not like you can just non-stop pull that stuff off.
Yeah, I mean, as with any, because essentially what blade time is, it's bullet time, guys. It's bullet time. And as with every good bullet time mechanic...
My favorite move right here. Sliding while cutting. I'm sliding on the ground right now, like a power slide.
Kind of saw it there at the end.
So when his...
But yeah, bullet time mechanics, you can never do it all the time. That would just kind of break the game. You have to have some way to earn your way back up to it. But it's nice that it doesn't take too long to earn your way back up to the next, next usage of blade mode.
There we go.
So you can have some fun with it. It's not just like, you're crippled.
You can go really all out with the cutting too, which is just really wild. Oh, look at that.
It's super impressive that, it reacts so dynamically to the way you slice things. Like pieces will fall perfectly as you slice them. It's not like, oh, pre-rendered. Like there are a lot of, like, I'm just thinking of like open world games where there's sort of pre-rendered damage. So if you hit something, it falls apart in the same way every time. Completely not the case in this game, which is impressive.
Right.
Also, another stealth kill. Hopefully, there are multiple stealth kill animations. Like maybe
I think that might be that's the only one I can recall seeing. But you can at least pick up other weapons. So here, let's look at the sub menu a little bit. So they did mention also that when you defeat the main bosses in the game, because there are, again, this is another thing that kind of harks back to traditional Metal Gear design, where there are thematic bosses that are kind of like this neat unit, and they each have really wild powers.
Yeah, total staple of the franchise.
If you defeat them, you get their weapons Mega Man style. So it's like, that's new stuff you can acquire later on.
Cool.
And then through the sub-weapons I can equip right now, I only have a rocket launcher. There are recovery items, kind of like rations, but not rations because, of course, cyborgs don't need those.
I kind of like that they literally just call it a rocket launcher. They don't bother to give it like a military name,
just
like
rocket,
with like numbers and letters. Like, nope, it's a rocket launcher, guys. Like we're not messing around. It's a rocket launcher.
I accidentally just pulled it out.
Whoops.
Oh shoot! I did not want to set him off. You can You can even stealth kill the geckos.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hard to be stealthy with a rocket launcher, but
yeah, I hit the wrong button and set him off. I was gonna try and sneak up on some of these guys.
You failed us, Ryan.
Story of my life.
But $1 for every time I heard the head, right?
Refill my health.
That was a great fake laugh.
Thanks. I'm extremely
working on your fake laugh.
It's got sidekicked in the face.
I'm pretty much just here to distract you while you lose the geckos.
It's very difficult to chat and fight geckos at the same time.
Imagine. Also, the camera keeps swooping in real close there.
Don't. Rocket launcher.
Nice.
Oh, what is this? What is this craziness happening? Oh my god!
That's awesome. Did you mean any of that?
It's just a thing that randomly pops up sometimes. Oh, and I stole its health.
Oh, that was awesome.
The ultimate move.
I have not seen that before.
I want to try and pull off a parry attack again.
Sweep the leg.
Well.
Oh, is that what happened? You parried it and that it initiated that whole...
I don't remember if it's the parries that... Alright, I'm going to quit trying to parry this one dude. Oh, okay. I'll just stab him in the head.
Yep, I have seen this. a little more brutal. just repeatedly sinking the blade into its head.
So one thing that is kind of tricky, at least right now, and there's still, of course, plenty of time for them to flesh this out, but sometimes when you enter blade mode, the camera's like facing straight down, or it'll completely turn you around.
Yeah, again,
which can get
the camera
a little wacky. But of course, there's plenty of time still to get this stuff straightened out.
When does the game due out? It's next February?
Yeah. It's like February 23rd.
That sounds right. A lot of stuff coming out. There's Bioshock Infinite's around that same time. There's another big one coming out like pretty much within that same week that I can't remember.
Oh, God. When's DMC out?
That's it.
January.
That's the one. No. It's in February. I'm fairly certain.
Okay. See, look, I'm even getting parts for just chopping up boxes. So if you want to max out your upgrade paths, then definitely just destroy everything in sight.
Well, they had to give boxes some kind of role, right? I mean, it's a Metal Gear.
You can't really hide in them. Or maybe you can, I don't know.
There's, well, I won't spoil anything.
Please don't.
Another cutscene.
It's super dramatic.
Greetings, cyborg.
Oh my god, what?
Show yourself.
Whoa. That's just a chance. Don't worry about that. Oh my god.
That's gnarly. That is some intense limbo competition right there.
Yeah.
These guys do not mess around with their limbo.
Well, he is cyborg, so he probably can, like...
Limbo lower now?
Yeah. He has genetically enhanced, or cyborg enhanced limbo techniques.
Yes. That wasn't... Yeah.
I just love that you can do that. Oh my god.
That's gnarly.
So,
I almost feel like this should be... like, at least a quick time event or something. And maybe we'll get to fight this guy. I hope we actually get to fight him and it's not just,
I am IF prototype LQ84I.
Also Blade Wolf.
Interface prototype. All autonomous UGs feature high-level onboard artificial intelligence and additional prototype integration.
At least this robot wolf is trying to provide some context as to what he is and why he's here, I guess.
Doesn't matter. We're gonna find him either way.
I love that he has a chainsaw mounted on his back. Like, when they're coming up with the design of a wolf cyborg, they're like, what does that thing really need?
Chainsaw on his back.
That would be cool. Yeah.
Those meetings must be incredibly fun.
And of course, Raiden caught a knife with his foot.
Yep.
I would be bummed if he didn't do that.
Pretty simple thinking for such a mighty intellect.
Ooh.
Sick burn.
I'm gonna chainsaw the gravel. I hate gravel.
Disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped. I must destroy you.
What good is an intellect if you can't use it?
Oh, he's full of those.
Man, these zingers.
Exterminate! Alright, now the
I
true
really like that
test...
he actually said exterminate.
Yeah, the true test here will be if I can get through this without dying. I remember sitting next to a bunch of other press who were trying to play this part, and some of us just could not.
Well, don't worry, we're just, you know, it's just me and the internet here to judge you.
The real trick is to learn the... even though I'm fairly horrible at it, learning the parry system is almost a necessity.
Well, yeah, I mean, that sort of makes sense. You know, it's... Yeah, like I said, I mean, this game does seem to embrace the idea of challenge, and rather than just becoming another mindless, you know, button masher action game. So, I mean, I'm excited by that idea. I like that the parry system plays such an important role.
Nano paste. That stuff I just got is essentially the ration. Although I don't have it equipped, and I'm scared to hit a menu button because I don't know if it's going to pause the game.
There's only one way to find out, Ryan. Live on the edge. Now would be a good time.
Yeah.
Do it.
No, no.
Oh no! Cutscene initiated. Never mind. That was a horrible time.
Oh, maybe I can chop one of these dudes up and just steal his heart or his robot heart.
Yeah, I love that classic boss battle trope of like
I got it.
They send smaller guys at you, but really they're just health fodder. You know.
Here's some health packs in enemy form.
Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly what it is. Whoosh. Well done. Well done. It's amazing how fast that happens. It's like everything in this game happens so quickly that it's like you really got to be paying attention.
Oh, cool. All right, they are automatically equipped. That's pretty awesome.
Can you fire rockets at this guy? Fire a rocket launcher at him. Let's do it.
I don't think I have any left.
Oh, bummer. Yeah, it looks like 0 down there in the left corner. Jeez.
Quit it.
You know you have a roll dodge mechanic thing you can use?
Do you?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
I don't remember. You're the one who's played the demo.
I know.
I swear it's in there, though.
Oh, go and play mode. I hit him like 3 times in that entire...
Better than none. Oof. Damn, that's brutal. But yeah, the game actually does provide a few evasive and defensive maneuvers that you can use as well. So that also deepens the gameplay a little bit because you don't just have to be on the offensive the whole time. I mean, the parry mode is sort of just the beginning of that.
Oh, that can't be good.
Definitely bad.
I'm still alive somehow. But
generally, when a mechanical wolf buries his chainsaw, you know, chest deep, that's not a good sign.
Oh my god, I just cannot hit those parries. I remember, like, because I played this fight like 3 times just to kind of get the better hang of it, and it's like those were almost necessary. How do you say that word? Help. Oh, and a gecko. Cool. No big deal.
They say they want to take it easy on you. It looks like the Blade Wolf's just gonna hang out and watch while the gecko destroys you for a while.
He's like, I'm kind of bored. Just gonna hang out.
It also means you progress through the boss battle. In classic action boss,
I got another one.
It's like, you know, this is his second form, sort of.
Ooh, missed completely.
Yeah, that seemed to be a camera problem. Although, yeah, here you go. Now you get this guy again. Yeah.
Awesome.
And you got the health pack. Perfect. Back to full health.
Yep, I should be in good shape.
Bring it on, Blade Wolf.
Oh, he looks mad. Oh, that's the wrong button. How do I run? Oh god, not again.
Is there any way out of this, or is it just you have to sit there and watch yourself die?
One of the only ways you can not get hit by that is to parry it, and it's just like you have to get perfect timing. Quite different than what just happened there.
Yeah.
That's...
Don't worry, I'm sure there's a video somewhere on YouTube of somebody beating this and being hit. Like that inevitably somebody out there has already done that.
Oh my god.
No.
I'm gonna be super sad if I die now.
Yeah, me too, because I'm running out of things to say. And that's just gonna be awkward. That's just gonna be us watching you lose.
Well,
go team, go. Oh, that was good.
No. I wonder how many more of those things I have.
You have about 6% health, but you have a lot of blade time.
Maybe I should
energy.
Try that. Oh, I thought I had him. Listen to the music. This is nuts.
No. Super intense.
Oh, thank God I had another.
Yeah, you had health pack.
I think I'm probably just about out of those, though.
Yeah, it may have been your last. I think you had 2 last time I checked. Blade. Yeah, there you go. You're not close
I
enough
missed
to
it
him.
completely.
Yeah.
Oh, it just jumped off a wall into my face.
Yeah, that's sort of the bummer thing about blade mode. You can't actually move once you enter it. You have to, in order to approach your
There we
target.
go.
Hey.
Oh, what? Oh, brutal. Obviously I'm gonna cut him into pieces. I don't think I can cut him into any more pieces.
That was a lot of pieces.
Success.
Woo! And you didn't die.
I got a B. That's one of my best ranks.
Hey, well done.
Thanks. Look at that glowy sword. That's fancy.
Directive, liberate, nation. Ensure
All of the
freedom.
terms that are associated with Metal Gear games are right there in one fragmented sentence.
They didn't say PMC.
Oh, that's true.
Freedom undefined.
Undefined freedom.
Come on, say PMC. Do it.
What would an AI know about freedom?
Oh, gray area, AIs, cyborgs.
Man.
Where's this going? Well, thanks, Scott, so much for joining me on this. I really appreciate it.
Of course, I'm always happy to show up and make fun of you.
And I'm always happy to be made fun of.
Oh,
Thanks so much, guys, for checking this out. Just be sure to check us out on GamesRadar.com, and we'll catch you next time.
woo.